I refuse to accept the judgment because I believe that it is bereft of substantial justice.
It's becoming more interesting that nobody is giving up anytime soon. I want you guys to watch these particular videos of Atiku, that of the PDP, on how he reacted to the just concluded presidential election petitions by the 5 judges who ruled in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Atiku is not giving up. He's also pressing further to Court of Appeal to challenge the just concluded petitions in Supreme Court. I want you guys to watch this particular video. We'll be right back to do some messages to it.
Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. I am here today to give my official reaction to the judgment delivered yesterday by the Presidential Election Petition Court on the 2023 presidential elections. As you already know, I approached the court following the declaration of Inec by Inec that the APC and its candidates are the winners of the February 25th elections. My decision to go to court is anchored in my belief that the court is the sanctuary of justice. The journey of my political career, as you know, holds so much to the courage and fearlessness decisions of our judiciary. Indeed, I am no stranger to legal battles. And I can say that I have a fair idea of how the court system works. All through my career as a politician, I have been a fighter and will continue to fight. And I must say that I have found the judiciary as a worthy pillar to rest on the pursuit of justice. The last presidential election in our country and the way it was managed by the electoral umpire, the Independent National Electoral Commission, leaves behind unenviable precedents, which I believe the courts have a duty to redress. Our gains in ensuring transparent elections through the deployment of technology was heavily compromised by Inec in the way it managed the last presidential elections. And I'm afraid that the judgment of the court as rendered by the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal yesterday failed to restore confidence in our dreams of free and fair elections devoid of human manipulations. Like I did say, at the beginning of this legal battle, when I instructed my lawyers to file my petition challenging the outcome of the presidential election, my ultimate goal in this pursuit is to ensure that democracy is further strengthened through the principles and processes of fair hearing and justice. Gentlemen of the press, I take great pains to tell you that the decision of the court of first instance on this matter utterly fails far short of expectation. I am therefore here to tell you that though the judgment of the court yesterday is respected, it is a judgment that I refuse to accept. I refuse to accept the judgment because I believe that it is bereft of substantial justice. However, the disappointment in the verdict of the court can never destroy my confidence in the judiciary. Consequently, I have asked my lawyers to activate my constitutionally guaranteed rights of appeal to the higher court, which in the instance is the Supreme Court of Nigeria. It is my conviction that the electoral process in Nigeria should be devoid of untidy manipulations, and that the outcome of every election should be a perfect reflection of the wishes of the electorate. I believe that such is the only way through which our democracy can have a manifest expression of its true meaning. Whether I prevail in this quest or not, the record of my effort in ensuring an order of credible elections in Nigeria shall remain for the future generations to emulate. On this note, I urge all my supporters to remain calm and fast. I urge them to take solace in an immortal lesson I learned from my leader and mentor, late Shehu Yaradua. May his soul rest in peace. That losing a battle is less important than losing the war. We might have lost a battle yesterday, but the war is well ahead of us. And I believe that with our hopes in God and yourselves, we shall win the war of restoring confidence in our electoral system. Let me finally give hope to some of our delusion or disappointed members of our party. I am one of the foundation members of this party. I'm still standing strong. This party gave birth to any other party you can think of in this country today. Whether you call yourself APC, ADD, APM, whatever you call yourself, your mother is the PDP. You have no reason whatsoever to lose hope in this party. Life itself is full of ups and downs. What is most important for us is to make sure we remain loyal and faithful members of this historic party. This is the only party since the creation of Nigeria that is as old as it is today. We have a record to maintain, to protect, and to promote and foster. You may be fathers today, but you are always proud of your grandfather, not so? Not to talk of your great-grandfather. Why will you not want to be proud to be a member of PDP? There is absolutely no reason. I therefore want to urge our members to remain loyal, to remain dedicated, and to foster national unity and cohesion. I thank you very much indeed for attending this press conference, which was only decided last night. In spite of the short notice, many of you have come from various parts of the country to attend to this press conference. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
PDP! Power to the people! PDP!
people, losing a battle is less than losing a war. My ultimate goal is to see that democracy is strengthened in Nigeria. I respect the judgment of yesterday, but I refuse to accept it because it lacks substantial justice. Ladies and gentlemen, please another round of applause to our leader.
As a good Nigerian, what would you advise Atiku to do in this case? Would you just say, okay, Atiku, now that these all issues have happened, we know that maybe you won or you did not win. In the next presidential election, would you just step down, let another person take over? Would you allow Peter Obi to come back to PDP and let's put force together to make Nigeria, Peter Obi to become president? Do you also advise that no, Peter Obi should remain in Labour, that there are big chances, if not that they ranked this election or there was a lot of corruptions in these elections, Peter Obi would have won? What would you advise Peter Obi to do in the next presidential elections? And what would you advise Atiku in this case, that you have been fighting for presidential election for the past nothing less than, I think, almost about 16 years now, if I'm not mistaken, or yes, or thereabout. I think so. So what would you advise him to do in this case? Step down and let next person to be or try under PDP? Or should he just keep on trying until he becomes president as the age of Bola Ahmed Tinubu? I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. What do you think about what Peter Obi is also doing right now, pressing to the Supreme Court? Atiku is pressing to the Supreme Court. What do you think about the 5 judges concluded petitions and how they rule in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, saying that the good Nigerians don't have any right to tell the Inec chairman on how they're going to use or the process they're going to conduct their elections, despite spending 300 billions on electoral materials, that they can decide not to use it. So, being the chief judges, they rule in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu because they said Peter Obi and that of Atiku lack merit, that they do not have enough evidence to prove to the court that they were robbed of their votes, or rather they want or get the majority votes from Nigerians. So because of that, they said the judge or the court work with evidence. I don't know the evidence they were looking for, despite the enough evidence that were put in their front. That's why they never allowed a live broadcast of the court proceeding, so that you cannot hold them accountable. Then on the last day they want to give the judgment, they say, okay, you can now live broadcast the whole procedure. That's why you see a lot of lawyers, senior advocates were just sleeping because they were tired of the rubbish coming out from the judges' mouths. They decided to sleep off. Not that maybe they really want to sleep, but they just have to force themselves to sleep. But what do you guys think about this whole process? I want to hear from you in the comment section. Anyway, I want to also use this medium to thank everyone that have been supporting the growth of Plan B TV team. Please, if you enjoyed this particular video, give these videos a thumbs up. If you do, it will help these particular videos to grow. And at the same time, if you have anything to contribute, comment it in the comment sections. If you have not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please, if you have not done so, please subscribe, join the Plan B TV team, help the channel to grow. And if you turn on your notification bell, you'll be amongst the first person to be notified anytime we upload a new video. For all our returning subscribers, I can't just do without appreciating you. Without you, there is no Plan B, because getting the notification, clicking it to watch these videos is a part of, in as much that you are getting the latest gist at hand, but at the same time you're also helping me at the same time to let my content grow and put food on my table. I love you guys. May God continue to strengthen you. I don't know your desire, but God does. But whatever it is, I pray that all your good heart's desire be met. I love you guys. Remember, God loves you more. It's a season of double blessing. Please go out there and prosper. Until we meet again, stay tuned and peace out.
And I see the show you support. Now say God bless you too.
Sense on the bed.
Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV. Oh, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV.